Hi there, this is Mikhail with KabuyaFishing.com, and I am going to show you one of my favorite fishing knots, the Uni Knot. This knot, the Uni Knot, is remarkably easy to tie. It is incredibly strong, and it is superbly versatile. It is pretty much a do-all fisherman's knot, and if I could only learn one fishing knot, it would be the Uni Knot. It is the knot that I recommend everybody learn, especially if you're new to fishing. To tie the Uni Knot, start by passing your line through the eye of the hook and then pulling out enough slack to work with. Remember, it's always easy to trim off anything extra. Now roll it around to create a loop. I like to hold that loop open with my middle fingers while using my thumb and forefinger to pass that tag end around these two lines and through that loop 5 to 7 times. If you're using monofilament, 5 is probably enough. If you're using one of those braided super lines, I'd recommend at least 7, just to prevent any chance of the knot slipping. Now that I have my wraps, I just pull on the knot and both ends there to tighten it up. At this point, I can simply slide it down, snug up against the eye of the hook. This is what the Uni Knot looks like with a real hook and actual fishing line. Pass your line through the eye of the hook, remembering to give yourself enough slack to work with. Then roll it around to create a loop. I like to hold it open with my middle fingers. And now, using my thumb and forefinger, I will pass that tag end around those two lines and through the loop that I've created 5 times. And just one more just in case. There we go. Now I will pull on those lines just to get the wrapping to start to snug up just a little bit. At this point, lube your line. Using water or saliva, get that knot wet. That prevents any unnecessary friction and heat that could possibly build up and burn your line, compromising your knot. There we are. Snug that down. Trim off the extra bit of line. And now that hook is ready to bait and throw in the water. Another demonstration of the versatility of this knot is the Uni Knot's ability to attach two lines together, especially if they're dissimilar in either size or materials. To start, place both lines alongside one another like this. Take one and roll it around to make your loop, and then pass that tag in around the two lines and through the hole 5 to 7 times, depending on the line that you're using. This could be used if you're attaching a leader line to your main line and you don't want to deal with a swivel or something like that, or if you just want a very low profile connection that will slide through the eyelets on your fishing pole or your fishing reel without a problem. It also works great on the Kabuya because that knot is too small to get hung up on the line when you're trying to cast. There we go. I just pull that tight right there. Now I can slide them both together and voila. Once I trim off those tag ends, this thing is almost invisible, but it's very strong and it's very secure, especially if the lines are different from one another. Otherwise, they could be kind of a challenge to keep from slipping apart. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it was helpful to you. Be sure to watch the other videos we have on tips and tricks to get you out on the water with your Kabuya catching those big fish.